Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to get your offer accepted in this very competitive market. I am a licensed real estate agent in Sonoma County in Northern California. Actually, we're in the middle of wine country, which is really beautiful. And I am going to give you a few tips. First of all, I want to start with some basics. You should have a trusted real estate agent that you're going to be working with. And if you don't know of one, ask around to friends or relatives who have worked with real estate agents that they like, and they can give you a referral to an agent. Next, you're going to have a pre-approval letter if you're financing the purchase of this home, and that agent would be a good person to talk to about that, since they do use real lenders that they trust and know will be able to solve problems in case they come up in the escrow. I would suggest that since this is the largest purchase in most people for a home, that it put together a want list. What do you want? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Generally the size of the lot, generally an area if if you have an area that you do like. Also, if you want a large backyard, large front yard, corner lot, those are all things to tell your real estate agent about. At one point in making an offer, if you've made 2 or 3 offers, first of all, I would suggest you continue on, because your work in this market as a buyer is to be really patient and not give up. Those that don't give up find the house. It's just that simple. Then if you're going to have any contingencies in your offer, which I suggest you at least have a pest report and a home inspection report done by a licensed inspector. Don't have a friend of yours just go through because he knows a little bit about construction. Actually get that report. In many cases, the seller already has it, and you are entitled to a copy of that. So your agent will find out if it's in existence, and if it is, she will get you a copy of it. One of the things you can do is offer shorter escrow times. So when you talk with a lender, one of the questions you should ask them is, how quickly could you actually close a loan? A lot of lenders these days can do it in 3 weeks, some of them even 2 weeks. So find out that, because that's a good thing to tell your real estate agent when they're writing the offer. Then find out, your agent can do this too, find out if perhaps that seller needs some time to have some time to actually find a property. They would be anxious if they haven't found a property, they don't know where they're going to move to. They need some time to do that. And a lot of times their agent will say to them, well, put it up for sale and we'll put in the MLS that you need some time to find a house of your own. So if you can offer that to them because you know that they need that, that's a really good thing to put in your offer, and that may make your offer stand up from other offers. Do put a time limit on it, of course, and I would strongly suggest that you close the escrow as soon as you can, and then you're in a position to be a landlord and they are going to be the tenant. Then your agent will draw up an additional contract to cover that rental agreement, because that's what it's going to be at that point. If you don't get the first house that you offered on, again, patience and consistency is the best thing that you can do. You can also find out if the seller will look at what's called preemptive offers, which means in their MLS listings, at least the part that realtors can see, they are going to indicate that they are looking at offers in, say, a week to 10 days after they list the house, but they may also indicate that they will look at preemptive offers. So in other words, if somebody comes up, say they're going to look at offers in a week, and somebody shows the house and writes an offer 2 days after it's listed on MLS, if it's a good, strong offer and they're willing to look at it, then why not submit your offer? That would be a thing to go. Agents also have usually a weekly meeting in their office where they can indicate to other colleagues in the office that they have a buyer for a certain type of property. They'll tell them the general area, the price range that you're approved for, and then if the agents in the office have anything coming up or just at that meeting are announcing that they have a new listing coming up, you may be able to get in the door before other people do. It often happens. So have them talk it up in their meeting. So these are a couple of little tricks that I've learned over the years. One of them is that you can offer to the seller to pay, say, $150, $200 towards a moving truck if that's what they're going to be getting to move their stuff out. They just might like that. They may see that as something that's really kind of you to offer, and maybe they'll accept your offer. You never know. You can also offer to haul out trash. For instance, if there's a lot of stuff in the house, and say it might be an older couple or someone with a disability or somebody that just likes a lot of stuff, you can offer to have a haul out company come and help them haul away the stuff that they're not wanting any longer. So again, you can put that in your offer. Your agent could write up an addendum to your offer to let the seller know that you're willing to do that. Also, once in a while, the sellers might be interested in carrying back part of your down payment or, whatever. I mean, you can ask. They might be allowing a credit for some fix-up and stuff like that. So that's a whole different situation. But again, your agent should be able to find out if that's a possibility. So I would say keep at it. Sometimes I think usually in this area, most houses that are pretty decent and good areas in fairly decent shape will have 3 or 4 offers when the listing first hits the market. And I have actually had people who have put in 10 offers on houses before they've gotten one. But don't let that worry you because you just have to keep going. You have to believe that you're going to find the house. And in every instance, in this sort of a market, which has come around more than once, my buyers have eventually found a house. So just stay with it. Believe in your agent. See how you can modify something you're doing that maybe they can think of something else for you to do. You can do that. The last little tip I can think of is you can be proactive, print up some flyers, distribute them to houses in areas that you like. Don't put them in the mailboxes and don't put your name on it. Put your agent's name on it and say, and their phone number, and say that you're a buyer interested in the area. Please call your agent if they are possibly interested in selling their house. Who knows? You can get ahead of the crowd on that one and get your house. It's just another little thing that you may want to try. All right, so good luck. Keep going. Don't give up, and you will find your house.